What up, YouTube? Knowledge of self-determination. Man, it's been a minute since I recorded anything or even put anything out there. I've been super, super busy. And I hope for the subscribers that I do have that you guys do understand that. It's really difficult to make content the way I want to. But I don't want to always just slingshot things, but maybe I guess I just have to start doing it that way, huh? But anyway, first and foremost, I wanted to say something to this notion that YouTubers who don't show their face are untrustworthy, or how can you trust someone or listen to them or believe what they say when they don't show their faces? And I'm not talking about me in particular. I'm talking about other people who have way more notoriety than me, are the ones who are usually criticized for that. And this is what I'll say to that. There are some people who don't want celebrity. They don't want to be recognized in the crowd. They don't want to be famous. They don't want attention. They want to have the ability, I should say, to be inconspicuous, to be able to move through a crowd and people not even know that they are who they are or that they're even there. You understand? There's a line from a song by Black Star, Talib Kweli, and Mos Def called Thieves in the Night. And one of the lyric is, give me the fortune, keep the fame. And I totally agree with that 100%. Like, for instance, and actually this is actually a good time to segue into what I actually wanted to talk about, which is I myself, just recently now, I'm not going to sit here and stunt like I've been out here in Cali and I've been hobnobbing with Hollywood types and all that shit, because that's not the case. You know, I've had some brief associations, like, or one or two people removed from some celebrity person or whatever, but I myself right now, currently in my life, I am actually working for a Hollywood star, a celebrity. This guy's been in Hollywood since the 80s, you know what I'm saying? And he's done some very, very visible projects. He's very well known, very famous. And I currently work for this individual. I'm not going to talk about what it is because it'll start to narrow things down. And at the moment, I'm not even going to say what he's played in, what he started. I'm not going to talk about any of that because, again, I am somebody who is not looking for attention. I'm not looking for celebrity. You understand? Now, I have appeared on this individual's Instagram, you know, because he pulls his phone out, and the only time I'm in a video or picture with him is when he pulls his phone out and wants to, you know, capture my image and everybody else's image that's around, talking about, you know, what we're working on, the projects that we're doing, you know. So I don't have that desire to want to become famous. You know, I like being inconspicuous. You understand? Whether a person is legitimate or not, whether they're telling the truth or not, it should not be based on whether you see their face. I have to say this, guys. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. You don't believe what somebody's saying because you can't look at their face and tell whether you like them or not based on how ugly or cute you think they are. Because at the end of the day, come on, black people, a lot of our shit, our decisions boil down to fucking popularity contests. Whether we like somebody or not, or whether we think they're attractive or not. I'm not talking about other people. I'm just talking about us right now, because that's all I give a fuck about. I'm just talking about us. We got to stop that kind of shit. Individuals such as Professor Black Truth and Jason Black, individuals who are in the new black media. You know, people criticize these individuals because they don't show their face. Why do you need to know what they look like? Why do you need to know? Because, and, you know, to quote Professor Black Truth, our people are oversampled with entertainment and sports. We're oversampled with comedy and wanting to laugh and joke and play. And that's all you really want. You want to know what somebody look like so you can have material so you can joan on them. And that's all the fuck it really boils down to. Oh, nigga, I saw your face. You ugly as shit. Who the fuck are you to tell me all that goofy shit? We do that kind of silly sucker shit. And I got to tell you, black people, it's stupid as fuck. Because you don't hear any other group basing their constituency or or their ability to follow somebody or hold them up on a pedestal on how cute or ugly they are. Nobody else does that but us. And it's dumb. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You're going to miss out on some jewels because you can't look at a motherfucker, because you can't tell whether somebody's cute or not, or whether they wear fresh outfit. I mean, seriously, like, you know, people like Tariq and Phil, they don't have a problem with that. And that's fine. They don't mind being public figures. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Tariq has always been in a public guy. He's always been out there like that. And that's fine for him. You know what I'm saying? That's his personality. That's who he is, you know? He wants to be that guy, and he is. Cool. Everybody else doesn't have to do that. You don't have to see Jason's black face to know that he put billboards all around the fucking country speaking up and out for black people. You don't have to fucking see his face to know that he did that. It's a tangible thing that he put into the world to affect change. Why is that not legitimate enough? Why is that not legitimate enough? We got to get away from wanting to always be fucking entertained and look for shit to laugh and joke and play about. Because in all honesty, what in the fuck do we have to play and joke about at this point in time? We are in danger. America is slowly but surely turning into fucking Jim Crow 3.0. It's really turning. The tide is starting to turn. They're really trying to flip that on us. The new apartheid stage, Jim Crow 3.0. I'm telling you right now, if you're not paying attention to what's happening in this country and the world, you're just lost. You're fucked up in the game. But anyway, what I really wanted to talk about was, again, focusing on positive things. Because I found myself having confirmation bias and only looking at the things that I mess up or make mistakes in or don't remember, you know, or get wrong or procrastinate on or overlook for whatever various reasons that may even be legitimate as to why I may have done either of those things. I found myself having confirmation bias and focusing on that entirely too much. And never really focusing on all of the positives. Like, real talk, like I focus on, like, for instance, my life, all the situations that I went through leading up to me coming to California the first time. You know, the beefing with family members and all that kind of stuff. The drama, the situation with my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? My own mom's. I mean, man, there was so much fucking drama. There was so much shit going on, you know, and having to leave California and go back east and leave California, you know what I'm saying? And then leave east and go back west and then leave west and go back east, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of shit going on and there was a lot of drama and I was getting pulled back and forth a lot. But never do I actually focus on and highlight the fact that when I got over here, I sunk my claws into California. I started meeting individuals such as the person that I'm with right now. I'll give more details on my personal life as I see fit. But the person that I'm with now, I met this individual the first time I left Baltimore to go to California. You know, that's a positive because I'm with this person to this day. That's over 9-10 years now. I'm with that person to this day, you know? So it's crazy. I've been in California for a while, or at least back and forth. Anyway, I'm with that person to this day, you know? And you know what's funny? The topic now floating around the manosphere, traditional women versus modern women. The woman that I'm with is a traditional woman by every stretch of the imagination. She's not a feminist. She does not support, you know, transgenders reading books to children in school in thongs. She is a traditional woman, period. Point blank, period. She's a traditional woman. The very thing that most men are looking for now. I didn't have to leave the country to do it. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. Do you? You know what I'm saying? If that's where you got to go to find the chick you need to be with, then you go ahead and do that. But, you know, I met this woman, and to quote Jason, like Jason Black says, you know, men, like, you know what I'm saying? Relationships, like life is like a casino with men. You know what I'm saying? When we come up, when we hit out, when our number hits and we come up, we take our winners and cash out. Yep, I'm a winner today. Bam, let me get the fuck out of here. We don't keep playing the field. We come up, we cash out. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with my lady. You know what I'm saying? I found her. Boop, yep, that's it. Because real talk, bro, it doesn't take 2, 3, 4 years to decide whether you want to marry somebody or not. Or be with them. It doesn't take that long. You know chick is wife material, bro. You know that right off hand, especially if you know how to converse and draw information out of people to really, you know, and if you pay attention, it doesn't take that long. It really doesn't take that long to determine, yeah, she the one. It doesn't. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Because every other one, anyway, I'm speaking from personal experience. So that's a positive, right? Coming over here and meeting the people that I met, you know, and meeting the people through them that I met through them, you know. For instance, like, it's funny, like where I moved to, I ended up, excuse me, one of my neighbors ended up knowing someone who was connected in the cannabis industry, so to speak, out here. Hit him up on Instagram, asked, you know what I'm saying, he told him about these events. Boom, I started hitting these events up. I'm fast forwarding through a lot. Hitting these events up, started getting paper. You know, I branched out on my own, doing my own thing. And then through them, I met other people. You know what I'm saying? Through these events that I got linked up with, I ended up meeting my one partner who started purchasing a lot of product from me. I met him out somewhere. And then I meet my other homie who actually owns a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Owns his own business. We got cool. You know, and then through someone who delivers to his business, you know, he's associated with this Hollywood megastar because he is a rep for a company that delivers to his business as well. And through those interactions, he hired us from our business. He hired us to do some specialty work for him. And now I'm not gonna say we cool. He's a cool dude. I'm clicked in. You know, like I started looking at all the positives, all the positive things that got me here. You know what I'm saying? Like some people say, man, like the saying, like that old saying, you know, I take 2 steps forward just to get knocked back 3 paces. So you're always losing a step. But I feel like this. I get knocked back 3 paces, you know what I'm saying? And then I end up gaining 6 or 7. So I'm always ahead 3 or 4 paces. You get what I'm saying? Like, people come out to California, come to LA specifically, because they want to make it. You know, same reason why people go to New York. They want to try and make it. But California is the entertainment capital of the world. LA is, rather, I should say. Comedians, actors, singers, songwriters, rappers, you know what I'm saying? All types of different talents come out here. People who cook, they want to come out here and make their name and get into some Gordon Ramsay type shit or whatever, you know? California is one of those places where you can make those things happen if you network properly, make the right associations and connections, and meet the right people and play your cards right, you know? It's that kind of place. And people come over here and they fall flat on their fucking faces. A lot of times people come out here, they take their life savings or whatever they cash in, their fucking 401k, their job, and they come out this motherfucker 6 months to 18 months later, and sometimes people are epic failures, you know? So sometimes people just fail big. You know what I mean? And pardon the overly congested sound. I am congested. I had like a little bug or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you guys that elderberry, that green tea with elderberry, with some honey and some lemon, I'm telling you, you get sick, get the cold, flu, whatever, drink some of that shit. I'm telling you, it will knock that shit out of you. Seriously. Ever since I got this bug, all I've had to deal with was annoying nasal congestion. And I drink that tea a couple of times a day, and the shit is superb. I sounded way more congested a couple of days ago than I do now. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. So the positive things, like people come out here and they try to attach themselves. I listen to 5150 Corey Holcomb, and like he talks about people always trying to associate and attach themselves to him so they can hitch their wagon to his train, basically, He's a rocket taking off in the stratosphere and they want to hitch a ride. You understand? And people come out here and they look for those opportunities to do that. And sometimes they do very fucked up, sycophantic, goofy, bag chasing things, dishonorable, disrespectful things that, make things happen. They find an opportunity that they can sensationalize and they try to take advantage of it just so they can get a bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person, because when they say never look a gift horse in the mouth, I'm gonna be me. I'm always be me. I'm going to be me. I'm gonna be steadfast in what I believe and what I think. I'm gonna be strong-willed and determined. But at the same time, I'm a people person. I know how to converse with people on many different topics, many different subjects, because I have a lot of interests. Try to be as worldly as possible and know as much as I can. And in all honesty, especially when dealing with white people, it pays to be honest, man. It pays to be honest. Whether you're dealing with a white supremacist or just the average everyday white person who isn't a white supremacist, because they do exist, I keep it a buck. And people respect that. Believe it or not, people actually respect that. The people that a lot of you are afraid of, white people, they respect that. They respect you being honest. Now, being belligerent and super hood and ghetto, and that's a turn off to anybody. You know what I'm saying? When you can't formulate a proper, sentence, it throws people off. But anyway, what I'm saying is this: the positives. I started looking at the positives and started realizing, man, there's been a lot of trials and tribulations, but everything that I've gone through has gotten me to this point, and I just wanted to take the time to actually acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to acknowledge that, and I think I'm going to go far with this because, again, I'm not somebody that's looking to sensationalize anything. I'm not looking to get into any controversy. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be in the media. I don't want any of that shit. And in all honesty, if I'm gonna get the bag, I'm gonna get that shit due to my own hard work, my talents, the effort that I put into it. Because I believe there's more to get out of that than anything. To create a namesake, to create a legacy, something I can leave for my kids and my family. You understand what I'm saying? Of my grandmother's progeny, I am now the oldest male in my family. Of my grandmother's progeny, meaning her children and her grandchildren, I'm the oldest male in my family now. Me and my cousin Reno, we're the two oldest men in our family. That's crazy. It's crazy. Everyone else is dead. Some of the ones that are younger than us are dead. So that could be a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure to succeed. I don't necessarily let pressure get to me like that. Maybe sometimes in the moment, but you gotta have to learn how to self-regulate so you don't lose your shit. But I take it in stride. The pressure doesn't crush me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm usually pretty relaxed and at ease. I usually only jump out there when I need to, In the moment, yeah, I can be very ferocious and adversarial. But after that, boop, I hit the switch and I'm cool as a fan. I don't ever let stress ride me, I don't let stress ride on me like that, because stress will kill you. I don't let it ride on me. I don't let it, keep this grip on me, But anyway, so I'm not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize the longevity of the bag. Like, there are people out here, there are women out here there are people out here that'll settle on $100,000, $200,000 just to do some goofy shit real quick. In a country where you need to be making, I would say, at least $800,000 or more a year just to be comfortable and actually survive without too much turmoil in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of place now. $200,000, I mean, shit. What, 20 years ago, Rick James was like, no, what comedian said that? I forgot what comedian said that shit. Shit, you could lose rich with a crazy sum and a drug habit. What comedian said that? Rich ain't shit. And it's not. Was it Dave Chappelle that said that? A crazy sum and a drug habit. So what the fuck is $200,000? What is that? Motherfuckers blow millions in 18 to 36 months. Motherfuckers blow millions. I'm looking to create longevity. And if these superstars, with their connections and all the people that they know and all the people that come through, that I get the chance to and will in the future get a chance to associate with and have conversations with or whatever, bro, I'm not gonna fucking blow that. I'm not gonna blow that by running my mouth or being some sucker, clown ass, bitch made nigga. You know what I'm saying? Trying to chase a bag and shit and get a spotlight put on me like a hoe. Nah, man, I'm not gonna do that shit, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Because I am in a position that a lot of people don't get to be in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get to be in a position that I'm in. I got to do a lot of hard work. Nothing debaucherous. So let me just say that. I am dealing with Hollywood types. But there's nothing debaucherous going on. Not at the business. Whatever they do in their personal life, I don't give a fuck about. Because I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. I don't know. And I don't care. But as far as I can tell, these people are family people. You know, they got their family, got their kids, whatever. You know, they live their life. Anyway, I'm not doing anything to fuck that up. Because all the positive that I have ignored all these years has actually gotten me to this point. And my homie that is the linchpin to all of this was literally about to blow this shit. And I gotta say it, I love him like a brother, but he's a spoiled, entitled bitch. I gotta say it, you know what I'm saying? That's my dude, you know what I'm saying? And I do almost anything within reason for him, you know what I'm saying? I might shoot one of you motherfuckers for him if I had to. But, I shouldn't say but, because that just disregards everything that I just said. However, I believe that honesty is a part of friendship. If you can't be honest with your friends, you can't be honest with anybody. And if you can't be honest with anybody, who the fuck is really your friend? You know? So, this motherfucker is actually about to blow this with this superstar. I mean, because this dude is looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, it's fucking crazy. And I don't know if any conversation that I've had with him has, you know, kind of help calm the flame a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of dilute the potency of his stupidity. Like, I don't know if anything I've done has helped with this situation. I don't know if anything that I've done kept them from cutting their ties with him and getting him to fuck off their property. I don't know, and I'm not going to take that credit. But so far, they have not kicked his ass out, because they basically cleaned me and told me, like, look, this motherfucker here, we know it's his company and you work for him and he's your friend and everything, but we're about to get his ass the fuck up out of here, because he doing some shit that we don't like. But you, we fucks with you. You work hard, we fucks with you. You can stay. He got to go. I'm like, God damn, like, we just got here and it's already, bro, we just got here and he's already about to blow this deal for us. It is fucking unbelievable. I gotta talk to you guys about this real quick. I know I've waited until this point to get to this part, but I promise you I won't be too much longer. We got to this fucking point. We've been recognized by people who have, compared to me, limitless resources. You understand what I'm saying? And a credit line that has to be fucking astronomical. Maybe not Bill Gates level, but shit. A motherfucker that can spend 50, 75, 80 grand on fucking heavy duty commercial equipment and not even bat an eye. Shit. I mean, shit. Right? But anyway, this dude is really about to fuck the situation, and because of his ego. All because of ego. And a lack of emotional discipline. He doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. He doesn't have any humility. The humility always comes after the fact with him. It's never the guiding principle. It's always an afterthought to him. It's like, oh man, I was a real dickhead today, wasn't I? Yeah, bro, you really were. You were really on your shit today, bro. Seriously. Like, man, it's always an afterthought with him. At least he takes it into consideration. I'll give him that, but you got to be sharper than this. Because the situation was presented to me. And I was like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, people are talking to me that shouldn't even be telling. I shouldn't even know this shit. But they're coming to me because they like me. And they want to let me know, hey, you're good. But this shit is about to come to a head. Because I'm sitting back like, why the fuck are they having this conversation with me about what this goofy motherfucker is doing? And bro, I'm blown away. Like, I can't believe this dude is doing this shit and saying this kind of shit. Really? Like, I'm like, bro, he's the fucking superstar, and this dude is the one with the fucking ego. Like, it's fucking uncanny. And one of his people come to me like, look, man, we look, you're good. You bust your ass, we see it. You good, bro, and everybody likes you. The staff, everybody fucks with you. His ass though, we got fucking employees that been here since we started this. That are talking about they want to leave. They want to quit now because of him. They don't want to work with him. Shit. And this is the first time I've been in a situation like this with people who could literally be the key to me generating generational wealth for my family. This is the first time I've ever had an opportunity like this. But I'll tell you this. Now, my buddy, we are friends, but nobody is going to fuck up the bag for me, bro. I got babies, and one day I'm sure we'll have grandchildren. I'm the oldest male in my family. I have young cousins in Baltimore being murdered. I want to get them the fuck out of that city. I want to do what I can to help my family do something different, start over, be better, whatever. You don't have to stay in the hellhole. I want to be able to give the youth in my family an out. You can come over here to Cali and chill, man. Come on. Come over here. Even if you got to go back, come over here for the summer. I want to be able to provide that to my kid, my family. Because as a youth, I was fortunate enough. I went to summer camp a lot as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my fucking neighborhood went to summer camp. So, and I got to say, it's probably the same in a lot of black neighborhoods. Out of all the summer camps I've been to, Camp Chippewa was the one that I went to the most. I fucking love Camp Chippewa. But out of the summer camps that I've gone to, like, it was, and that's a fucking awesome experience, summer camp. I don't even know if they do that shit anymore now. I mean, that is an awesome experience. But what I was saying was, I think that it's like that with a lot of black communities, because every summer camp that I went to, all the black kids that were there were the only ones from their neighborhoods that were there. A lot of the white kids knew each other and all that. And it was a cool experience. You get to meet all kinds of people. People from all over the fucking world were going to some of these summer camps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, bro. I had some pretty dope experiences. I really have to say I had some pretty dope experiences. And it helped me become acclimated with different people. I've learned how to be a good listener to people, to gain an understanding from their perspective. I don't have to agree with it or even like it, but in any event, I'm kind of veering off course. But what I want to say is this. Man, when the opportunity comes, what I want to say is this. This is what I really want to say. Bro, humility will take you a long way. Humility will take you a long way. I'm not saying being a chump or a sucker. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying be a doormat for people. But I think that this individual that I'm working for right now is so, is so keen keen on me because he acts like everybody else, and I treat him like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I treat him like a person. I don't treat him like a superstar. I treat him like a person. When we talk, I talk like I talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't, oh yeah, yes sir, oh yeah, yeah, it's a quality day. Like, I don't do none of that sucker shit. I don't do none of that bullshit small talk shit. You know what I'm saying? If we got something to say, hey, how you doing, boss man? If it ain't nothing to talk about, we don't fucking talk. We just walk past each other. You know what I'm saying? But there's something. I'm not always trying to be in this man's face and get his attention and shit. Yeah, like that's clown shit. And I'm not trying to overdo it either and make myself seem more important than I am. Because while I do good work, you know what I'm saying? There's a million other motherfuckers out here that do that same work just as well, if not better. He just happens to really like the way I do it, you know? And my homeboy, man. Like I said, spoiled and entitled. Spoiled and entitled. But, all the positives in my life have gotten me to this point. The things that I picked up and learned from people. You never know what you'll be able to pick up from somebody. Be humble enough to take the lesson. Because there are people out here who believe that they are the bearers of all knowledge and wisdom. And you only make a fool of yourself to people that actually know something when you think you're the only person that has understanding. Bro, life is a learning experience. If you ever get to the point in your life where you think you know everything and you don't really need any more information, you got it covered, I feel sorry for you. Because the evil in this world is ready to fucking suck your ass dry. Real talk. They're vampires and they're going to bleed you. The enemies of everybody, to steal a quote from Corey Holcomb. The enemies of everybody. Keep being stupid to what the fuck their real intentions are. Keep thinking that you have all the knowledge and information that there is to have. No one can tell you anything. You know it all. You got all the answers. You're in control. Okay? Okay, there are none more that are more enslaved than those who falsely believe they are free. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I just wanted to put this out there, you know, that even with all of this positive stuff happening for me in my life, I was still highlighting and having confirmation bias for the negative. You know what I'm saying? And it can kind of have you in a weird space where all you focus on is the negative, and you're constantly judging yourself and berating yourself because you only see the negative shit you do. Like, fuck, I dropped that shit on the floor. But, bro, the last 3 hours of you working was fucking immaculate. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even recognize that. You just keep focusing on the one thing you dropped on the fucking floor. So, I got to start focusing on the positives more, because there have been a lot of positives in my life. A lot of them. And again, they have led me to this point that I'm in right now in my life. And it's a great place to be in. So, I'm going to try to have a lot less confirmation bias and try to just soak in the good shit that's happening, because it's all good. And like my homeboy I was talking to earlier, they told me, like, bro, it's the energy you put out there, bro. You attract that kind of shit to you because of the energy you put out there. You know? You are who you are, and other people see that shit and they respect it, and they gravitate to you. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, I guess you're right. To be in the room with motherfucking superstars and you're the one that everybody's focusing on. You know what I'm saying? But in any event, man, like I said, I'm not out here I'm not trying to clout I'm not trying to clout chase. I'm not trying to get clout off of somebody else's clout. I'm not doing any of that shit. You'll never see me on any social media from my phone posting anything about any of these celebrities that I meet and are associated with. You'll never, ever see me do that. If you see me with them, it's because they put it out there. I'll never be that guy. I'll never be that guy that has some fucked up shit happen behind the scenes and want to be the motherfucker that jump out there. Oh, yeah, I got to contact TNT or TMT, whatever the fuck them niggas' names is. Fuck them. TMZ, yeah, that's that Bucci cat shit. TMZ, yeah. Bro, I'll never be that guy. Hey, I got a story to sell you. Look what I recorded. Look, or check this out. But I'll never, ever do some shit like that. That's sucker shit, bro. I'll never do that shit. And I'll never fuck up a bag because my ego was too big either. But anyway, man, I hope this day finds you in great spirits. Black people, shit is crazy for us. It's dangerous for us. But at the same time, we're still here. We're the most resilient people on the planet, man. We can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. What they're doing now is trying to economically starve us out, gentrifying our neighborhoods and cutting off our access to the water, money, the economy. That's what they're trying to do. It won't work because they got bigger fish to, well, not bigger fish to fry than us, but they got other things on their plate that aren't going so well for them. White supremacy think that we are the only people that are more out front with our combating white supremacy, but based on what I'm looking at from the rest of the world, we're not the only ones who's gearing up to get at these motherfuckers. Who knows what the next 5 or 10 years will bring? But black people, never fear, man. We're the most resilient people on the planet, man. They can't stop us, bro. They can't stop us. And once we get back in the corner, they really find out what we really are. But in any event, stay safe. And please read. If you don't read, please read. Please read. Find good books to read. And if you want any suggestions, just ask and I'll tell you. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.